It's the Kickoff Podcast. We're back. I'm your host, Jaron Carver, accompanied by my wonderful co-hosts, Nathan, Rudd, and Riley Wheeler. I almost mixed up your guys' back last names.
Oh,
Holy cannoli. Uh,
wow. We
Whoa.
record on a different day, and
I'm all
he's
discombobulated. I've been so busy.
all over the place.
We've been all over the place.
Yeah, this has been pretty rough to get videos out consistently, but
We'll just wait till the season starts, and we'll be locked in.
Yeah.
I need it. I need it bad.
yeah.
Um, well, today we're going to continue our breakdowns. I think we're going to go ahead with the AFC West.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Is there any news we want to touch on first? I've been
I don't know if anything major. I guess the whole Brandon Sorsby situation. I know
Ugh.
we've touched on it,
Yeah.
but there was a new development of now he won't be able to play in the CFL at least, but he won't be eligible for the supplemental draft, and he's gonna have to enter the 2027 draft with no college football or CFL. So
way to throw
he's
your
kind
career
of
down the drain.
going in blind.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, that's fine. I don't really care. Like he can just do that. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. I know. One of my coworkers is a Nebraska fan, and he said that they were gonna not play Texas Tech this year.
I mean, a lot of
So
schools, if they would
yeah,
have allowed him to play, they would have. A lot of schools would have just said like, "Well, if you're gonna allow this to happen, then we're not gonna schedule you guys." So, I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
yeah.
It breaks the integrity of the game, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
That's like a whole other thing. So when it comes down to it, football is just a game, but there's stuff going on off the field that's way more important than just what's going on the field. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
speaking of which, I mean there's that Lions cornerback. That
Oh,
whole
Terrion
Oh
Arnold.
my.
Holy
Yeah.
cannoli, guys. What in the world? I went to bed on Wednesday night
Yeah.
and I got off the
Yeah.
game with the guys. I lay down, I open up Twitter or
Yeah.
X or whatever. And I was like, what? This isn't real. Click
Yeah.
on the profile.
Yep.
Whoa, this is real.
Yeah.
Call Nate.
Yeah.
Yo, Nate, guess what's going on? What? Terrion Arnold's facing 4 counts of kidnapping and armed burglary after arrest. I don't know what's going on actually. Um,
Like,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
what happens, bro? Like,
well, according to the reports, is that he didn't actually do it, but he was an accomplice, and then that the people that did do it ratted him out for being an accomplice and like planning it, quote unquote, to lessen their time,
interesting.
which is like a thing that actually
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Wow.
mean, yeah.
Okay.
But then the picture of him came out, and did you see what he was wearing in the courtroom?
No.
Uh-uh.
He was wearing the green vest, which is like a lot of times that gets put on people if they little trigger warning here if they're like not mentally okay.
Oh.
The S word. I don't want to say it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but a lot of people are also hypothesizing that it's for his safety because he's such a high
Yeah.
known
Yeah. Yeah.
inmate currently.
Dude,
So,
it's just like crazy. We gotta like talk about this on a football podcast. We're
Oh,
like
Oh,
sitting
it's
here.
just, there's just so
dude,
much stuff going on with people that are like talented football players that just let other stuff not involved with football get in the way of their football careers.
Yeah,
And,
just lock in and focus on your craft, get paid.
like, he's still young, man.
and
He's
I
still got years to develop. Like, I know Lions fans aren't happy with him right now just
Yeah.
because he hasn't been the best like corner on the field, but
Yeah.
he's still like he's still pretty young. Like he's
yeah,
got room to develop. He's I don't know, former first round pick. I mean,
and like people are saying that this was all over like 250 bands. Like, dude, you're making millions and you're worried about $250,000. Let it go,
you make that
man.
a you make that a week.
Yeah.
Let it go. Ugh, it's so sad. I don't even I just don't have the energy to talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
We can if you guys want to, obviously, but I mean, I feel like we hit the
No, just
No,
another
yeah.
unfortunate
yeah. It just
situation.
It's like once a month with us guys. We get on this podcast and we're talking about someone new. It feels like every month or so,
Yeah.
and it's like,
Yeah, some new NFL player committed a crime. It's just
Yep.
horrible.
like, can you guys just like get arrested for like not paying your parking tickets or something? Like,
Yeah.
why does it have to be
Yeah.
so insane?
it's always like the most absurd stuff too.
4 counts of kidnapping,
Yeah.
and then just like the abuse. I just like I don't know, man. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I never will.
Right. Yeah.
But it's just sad. It's just sad. There's a point to where you feel bad for them, but then it's also like, dude, I didn't make you do this.
Yeah.
You decided to do this.
Yeah. They're grown adults making really life altering choices. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
But
Sad.
we'll move on to the AFC West if
Yes.
everybody's
Yeah.
okay with that.
Yes.
We've
Yeah.
got the Chargers, Raiders, Broncos.
One more.
Yeah, I know.
We're not gonna say that one.
Mm.
Actually, no. Shout out Patrick Mahomes.
Wow.
I got a $300 card of his sitting upstairs right now. So
Oh
true.
yeah.
if
There
you
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 go.
guys don't know this, but we most Saturdays we end the podcast, we go and we buy, we cardboard gamble and just like spend all of our
Okay,
money.
don't call
I,
it that.
I
Jaron.
wouldn't say like first. Yeah,
Cardboard.
don't call it that. I wouldn't say every Saturday. I feel like we try to
It's like every other.
Yeah, we try to alternate. You know.
We buy enough for every Saturday. and we
Yeah,
are.
that's
right.
probably.
No,
probably a
and
good
I
way
pull
to
a
look at
case
it.
it out of Top Signature, and I need to go sell it before everybody else pulls it.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
so we're going to talk about the AFC West. Who wants first dibs on team, or do we want to just collectively all talk about
I
teams
think
this week?
I think we should start with the most fun team, the
Ooh.
team that has the most potential.
Oh,
Oh.
I mean, maybe not most potential, but like, I think we were all high hopes
I
for
think I
this
know.
team.
I think I know where you're
Yeah,
going.
I think we all like a specific player on this team, maybe a couple of the players on this team.
Yeah,
Okay, I think. Okay, now
you picked it
yeah.
up. Yeah,
Maybe
Yep.
not
Yeah.
most potential. Maybe that was the worst like word
No,
I
I
could
mean,
possibly
they
use,
could.
but they could. I
They
think
could,
this is
yeah.
going to be a big step for them this year. So
Take it away, Riley. You go for it.
we're going to start with the Raiders, ladies and gentlemen.
Should have been Oakland.
Yeah.
Should have been.
would've
I'll
been
stand
cool.
on that. I'll stand on that. I just
Keep it in
I
Oakland.
mean, how do we want to
Yeah.
start this? You want to start with the draft segment?
Yeah, hit it. I
All
mean,
right.
come on.
Mendoza.
Yeah.
Congrats, guys. You
yeah.
guys.
What's his nickname?
The
Mandalorian.
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 Oh, yes,
The Mandalorian.
that's right.
Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Same thing.
No, yeah. I mean, you get the best quarterback prospect of the draft. You get one of the best players in the draft. I love the pick for the Raiders. It actually feels like they have a quarterback that they can finally lean on and put their trust in. It just feels like it's been forever since they've had a quarterback like that.
Mhm.
Like I would say, the last one that they had where they could really lean on was that Derek Carr season in
Yep.
2016.
I love the
Yep.
Carr.
He was good for a while on the Raiders, but I don't think he's a Mendoza kind of talent. So you get him. Obviously, you got year 2 Genty. You're gonna have your
Yep.
Brock Bowers. I don't know. I'm loving it, man.
They got some firepower.
And they
They
got
got some good young firepower.
Yeah.
They got Wandale in free agency though too, right?
No, it was
No,
Tennessee.
Tennessee Titans.
Who did they get? What wide receiver did the Raiders get? in free
No.
agency?
I don't. Yeah, because we talked about this.
Trey
and I was,
Tucker, Jack Bash will
Yeah.
be probably their 1-2.
Oh, yeesh.
Yeah.
No, rough wide receiver core, but
But we digress because you've got
you got Brock Bowers, who's one of the probably 5 best tight ends in the league.
Yep.
Maybe 3 best.
one of the
I don't know.
one of the best tight ends, one of the best
Yeah.
receiving ones too. I mean,
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
and you got I don't think Genty's going to be great receiving through the air too. I think
Uh-huh.
you can throw him a couple screen passes, and who knows, maybe Trey Tucker can develop. Maybe he can develop
He
into
had
a
some
nice.
pretty good moments last year,
Yeah.
so there's definitely some
My-
potential there.
My hope for the Raiders was that they would go into the offseason kind of trying to look more for a receiver, just because it does feel like that group is lacking
Yes.
that star or some depth. And
For
it
sure.
just,
I
I
have
don't
I have a feeling that their front office is kind of looking at Bowers as that wide receiver one,
Yeah.
where like
Yeah.
that's just the guy that you can funnel targets through, funnel your off receiving attack through.
Right.
And so what I think with the trust they have in Bowers, that's why they look so heavily at this offensive line unit, which you saw big improvements with them getting probably the biggest splash, in my opinion, for them was stealing Tyler Linderbaum, which I would have
Yeah.
never expected the Raiders to go
Yeah.
after.
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of I saw Commanders, I saw Bills, like some of these teams that have contended in the past
Yep.
that just
Yep.
needed an interior presence. But no, here come the Raiders, just 27 average per year, 27 million average
Yeah.
per year over the next 3 years. And
Paid him a good bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kudos to them though. Like, why not? You know, you're gonna go get Mendoza. Sure
Yeah.
up that center position with a young guy who's gonna just get better,
mm,
and then I mean, we're gonna have a good class.
and they
next
still
year.
have Colton Miller at left tackle, who's been a
Right.
good
Yep.
solid
Yep.
staple. Jackson Powers Johnson will play that left guard spot, which he has before. So
Yep.
he was
Yep.
a good young prospect, but he was more at center. And I think I think he wants to play center, and that's what
I
he's
think so.
comfortable with. But I mean, I think he'll be fine at guard. He just needs to learn it a little more.
Right. Yeah.
And I thought they got another offensive line piece at that right guard, but I don't remember.
For some reason, I just keep thinking of what's his first name? His last name's Glaze. He's from Maryland.
DJ Glaze is the right tackle.
Okay, because aren't they rolling out with him?
I think so, but he wasn't.
I mean, we could pull up the
horrible.
Raiders free agency here, though.
Yeah.
We can just take a look and kind of break it down.
Because where I think they made the most improvements on was the defense, but
Yeah.
I want to see who that. Oh, maybe
Spencer
no one.
Burford.
Yeah, I guess they signed him. I thought they had someone else. Oh, they signed Jalen Naylor at wide receiver, so I guess that's a nice complimentary piece.
Yeah.
They just have a bunch of wide receiver threes, in my opinion. They don't
Yeah.
have anyone that it's stands out a lot in that receiver room.
But did they sign Trey Zune?
No, they drafted him.
Yeah. They could start Kamar Missouri.
No.
Okay.
Even if you could just get one of these receivers to pan out, I mean, it
You-
could be nice.
I mean, you got Michael.
Charles Grant was the 3rd round pick last year. They like him. They could put him at guard or right tackle.
Well, and then you got you can run a 2 tight end set with Bowers and Mayer and have Bowers pretty much
Yep.
run your slot.
Yep.
So
Mayer as your inline tight end, Bowers as your slot, and then you have Besh and Taylor or Tucker, sorry, at outside.
and if you really wanted to get weird, you could even run a 3 tight end set.
With Ian Thomas.
Yeah. And you would obviously have one of them go up as a blocker.
Yeah.
I hate Ian
Yeah,
Thomas.
I just don't have a lot of faith in Ian Thomas, but
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Ditto.
Defense.
Probably top 5, twin.
Okay. Again with you.
Thomas Booker, they got in a trade with us, and I think he was the one that never really got an opportunity in Philly, so I'm curious to see how that'll pan out. Didn't do a whole lot on the D line, although the whole big thing was the Max Crosby trade and then
Right.
not trade.
Well, yeah, they got a Ravens legend, Max Crosby. So he's going to be a beast for the Raiders, I think. That's my opinion.
Okay.
I think he's going to be great for them.
Yeah.
He was there for a little bit at the beginning of his career. Then he came to the Ravens for about a day or two.
Balled out.
Got
Got in the building.
in the
Balled out.
building.
Left the building.
And then he left. Forever a Ravens legend.
Mm-hmm. So then I think 2 big signings were Nakobe Dean and Quay Walker reuniting Georgia teammates together and shoring up that inside linebacker core. And
Yeah.
that's 2 really good signings. I was shocked they got both of them, that they would go after both of them. Because I saw they got Quay Walker, and I thought, I'm like, oh, that's a perfect middle linebacker for them. And then they also stole Nakobe Dean from us, and I was like, wow, you got 2 of them. And Nakobe Dean's contract's actually pretty decent. I think it's only 3 years, $18 million total. So I think he's only getting 6. Or no, it's 3 years, $36 million. So he's getting $12 million a year. But he's a really good player.
Yeah.
He just what? I just know it off the top
you
of my
just
head.
remembered it?
Yeah.
And
but
you
then-
also you got Panthers legend Jeremy Chin.
I love Jeremy Chin.
Man,
And then Iowa State legend Darian Porter.
Yep, absolutely.
shout out Josh.
Yeah.
Alright,
Eric Stokes at your other corner. Not ideal, but
Quiddy
signed Quiddy
Pay.
Pay. Didn't really do much at safety except for Jeremy Chin, but I don't.
there you go.
But then the draft.
Then the draft.
Holy cow.
Great draft by the Raiders. I mean, it's kind of hard to screw up 101, so love that
Yeah.
Fernando Mendoza pick. And
Well,
then,
I'm just saying, even like defensively,
oh yeah, then getting Jermod McCoy in the
Yeah,
fourth.
I think
That's,
we all like
that
that
doesn't
pick.
happen every day.
if he stays
Yeah.
healthy. And then Kieran Crawford.
Yep. Kieran Crawford in the third. Who'd they get in the second? They have a second?
I thought Kieran was the second.
No, he was third. He was like pick 67, unintentionally. I don't know who their second round pick would have been.
It wasn't Traden Stukes, was it?
It was good. That's a safety upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should play over Isaiah Palomeo.
And then you get Hezekiah Masses. I mean, they
Hezekiah
walked out with a
Masses.
lot of like.
A lot of good players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I was
I-
very happy with the draft.
I really like the Jermod McCoy pick. Like literally, we wrapped up recording.
Yep.
And with that episode, I remember we were talking about Jermod McCoy, like give the guy a chance. And the Raiders gave him a chance.
On
Yeah.
the very next live pick.
Very, very last day of the draft. The first pick, last day, right there, boom. I don't know, from what you guys have been saying, I think if he pans out, he can stay healthy.
That sophomore
Yeah.
year tape
It's
was
just insane.
Yeah.
He's just got to stay healthy, and I
Like,
hope he does.
in my opinion, it looked like what Jalen Ramsey looked like in college is what Jermod McCoy was doing as a sophomore.
Yeah.
That's
As
crazy.
as a true sophomore in college, he was putting up like Florida State Jalen Ramsey, and he would have went like top 5, top 10 if he would have stayed healthy.
Yeah.
They
So
also
yeah,
got
it's a big risk because he could never play football again, and you just burned a 4th round pick, or it could be your lockdown corner that can lead your secondary.
Yeah.
I liked it from
Overall, very very improved roster here
Yeah.
for the Raiders. And I guess I didn't touch on Kirk Cousins. I mean that's
Yeah.
now you don't have to start Fernando Mendoza week 1,
Right.
which
Yeah.
I think is always good to kind of have a quarterback have a buffer, whether it's like a week or 2 or maybe like a half season. Just kind of give him time to like learn the system, get reps, and like just. And even if Kirk Cousins isn't gonna like win you a lot of games, so
don't need
maybe
to.
maybe
But-
you do tank a little bit this year.
Yeah,
Maybe go
yeah.
after like one of these top prospects. Like
Yeah.
maybe if you're in that like 4 or 5 pick overall, you go get Jeremiah Smith.
Yep.
Because all those the next year's quarterback class is looking really good right now. So it could be a 1, 2, 3 of quarterbacks, and then you just boom,
Yep.
have Jeremiah Smith fall in your lap.
You know, I want to side note something real quick because that made me think. I hate those like way too early mock drafts because like why do
Yeah.
you have the exact same order as last year? Like you guys
Mhm.
can't like try to come up with like something.
No. Raiders won't be the worst team in the league next year. If
Yeah.
anything, that'll be Arizona.
Nope.
And that's not to say that they don't have an improved roster. They have the hardest schedule in the league. So, and you drafted a running back at 3rd, but we'll get into that eventually.
Well, they got their quarterback of the future as well.
I shouldn't have even mentioned the Cardinals.
Carson Beck.
Carson Beck, baby.
I was watching Sports Center.
I
the
bet
other day
you
and they
guys
had a
didn't think
highlight
you'd.
type
I
of
bet
that.
you guys didn't think you'd hear about Carson Beck in an AFC West divisional breakdown, but here we
Riley,
are.
if
Here he is.
you lose fantasy this year, you got to get a Carson Beck jersey.
What? Okay, define lose though, because you're a loser if you don't get first, right?
If you're not first, you're last.
So no, I'm not shaking your hand.
No, if you finish last,
If I
in the
finish
standings,
dead last,
yeah. If you have the worst record.
I'll come back to you after my team's drafted, and I'll shake your hand if I like my odds.
All right.
Because otherwise, yeah, I'll
Okay.
do it.
All right.
That
on over.
handshake was to Insu. He'll come back to you.
Insu, I'm gonna
yes.
come
No,
back.
I
I will come
know,
back.
I know.
yeah.
I know. But
I just listen, man. I can't go in. Like, what if I get like an
Yeah.
absolute plumber of a draft?
well,
Am
you know,
I
I am
confident?
commissioner, so
Jaron?
Weird.
Nope, can't do that.
Weird.
Can't do that. Nope.
Anyway, so the Raiders' schedule is
Yep.
interesting. Mix of good and bad for them. I'm
Starting
seeing a
with,
lot of bad to
starting
start
with
off.
Miami.
But that's good for the Raiders.
Yeah, that first 7 games. Miami, Chargers, Saints, Chiefs, Patriots, Bills,
Oof.
Rams.
Yeah.
That stretch of 4
I'm
is
seeing like 1-6 twin.
okay.
No,
I think they
yeah.
so think about it. Last year, the Raiders won the first game of the season against the Patriots.
Yep.
And so I think they will do the exact same thing and they'll win against the Dolphins.
And the Dolphins
it's
will
like
make the Super Bowl.
it's like, hey, Raiders look really good. Are they a playoff team? We'll get there. Hold on.
Wait.
The Raiders win the first game of the season, and then everyone's like, wait, Raiders look really good. Is this going to be their year? And then they lose 5 straight. They'll lose to the Chargers, the Saints, the Chiefs, the Patriots, the Bills, and then they'll go into the Rams
Yeah.
game and then get mollywopped. So they'll lose 6 straight, then they'll beat the Jets.
I'm thinking 2-5.
I was
Where's
also
the
on the
second
boat
win?
of 2 and 5.
It's either going to be the Saints or the Chiefs.
Okay.
I think there's going to be a little upset in there.
I don't think they lose to the Saints. I think Saints are a much better team right now.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I think there's going to be an upset in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would also agree with you on the 2 and 5 because I think we all have Dolphins losing
Yeah, they'll
that
beat the
first game.
Dolphins. Raiders are week
We'll
1
check
champs.
back on
Week 1
September
champs.
But like, dude, if I'm looking at
20th.
like the next 6 games, surely there could be one upset in there. Like I don't see it, but it's the NFL. Anyone could beat anyone.
And then
So
you get a
they get the
tune-up
Jets.
game.
Yeah, they get a little.
And then it's right back to
and
hell.
It's right back. This
Niners,
is bad.
Seahawks, Broncos. Goodness.
And then you get another little.
And then you get a little tune-up.
They
And
go
then it's back
Chargers,
to hell.
Broncos, and
And
then
then
it's
it's tune-up to end the year. Because Chiefs will probably be in the playoffs and they'll just be resting their starters.
Yeah.
So that's probably 3 straight wins to end the year. Not even trolling.
That's pretty good.
unless they play some mind games and they're like, "Wow, we have 2 wins this entire year.
Tank.
Why not just lose the last 3 and we have our choice of prospects, or they trade it."
Or you'll do some coach talk and be like, guys, we're gonna end the year strong so we can go into next season. And then the GM's like on the verge of tears because he's just seeing his draft pick just slip to like 11th. Because like, dude, 5 and 12 will get you the 11th pick.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
horrible.
so weird.
Everyone commits to the tank. It's insane. Once you win like the first 2, if you lose your like 3 out of your first 4, everyone's like chalk the whole year tank.
Yeah.
Unless you're the Texans, then you just come back. Because I think they started 1-3 last year, and then they just like, who cares? And they just
Yeah.
ran the table.
Yep.
But no, if you're like if you're like the Titans and you go like 1-3, you're just like chalk the whole season. Like don't even try.
The
Yeah.
Titans need help. They might be the worst team in the league next year.
We'll touch on them.
They're bad.
But not a contender for worst team in the league next year. Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
I think we'll talk about them next.
Patty Ice,
Yep. Patty
You should've gotten your
Mahomes.
Patrick
hit
by
out
my
for this.
home.
You still got the case hit out for this. Put it
Oh.
right here, man.
You can go
Should've.
get
That
it
would've
if
been
you
the
want,
one.
but
It's
Nah.
okay though.
yeah, it's fine.
Nope. We got the quarterback, Patty Ice, Patrick by my home.
Yeah.
Best quarterback in the league.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
All
Actually,
right.
did
I don't
something
think
anger you?
I don't think we ranked him the best quarterback in the league. I just feel like consensusly, like if you ask someone
Yeah.
like who's the best quarterback, they'd say Patty. But I think we all had Josh Allen one.
Yeah, it was 1 and 2.
Yeah, it was all 1 and 2 for us.
So
If I'm talking purely like accolades at this point in their career, then yeah, it's Patty. I mean, 3 Super Bowls, 3 Super Bowl MVPs. Was he 2-time MVP?
Yeah.
It's like
I think he
GG's.
got offensive player of the year too.
I think so.
That's crazy.
He
Getting
might have
MVP
one.
and Offensive Player of the Year in the same season is
Yeah,
crazy.
because I think it was
Usually
that
they try to.
Rams game, like the year 2 Mahomes or year 3 when he played against the Rams, and it was like that
It was
huge
51 to
shootout.
45. Yeah. He threw like for 50 touchdowns.
Yeah, it might have been that year.
That was a year.
They did lose a lot this year, though. Not a lot of,
No, it was just
People?
already yeah, they didn't lose a lot. I
but
mean,
they lost a lot of talent.
They lost Leo Chanel. They lost Brian Cook. They lost Trent McDuffie. Okay, they actually lost a lot more now that I'm saying it out
Yeah.
loud. They're gonna probably lose Rasheed Rice to
Yeah.
for some sort of games. Kelsey is a shell of himself.
Xavier Worthy can only run fast.
Xavier Worthy can only run.
Mahomes is coming off
he's-
an injury.
He's
ACL
John
injury.
Ross with a good quarterback.
Yep. Mahomes is coming off an ACL injury.
Mahomes coming off an ACL tear. Not even injury yet.
Yeah,
Full tear.
Full tear.
Offensive line's gonna improve because Creed Humphrey's back. Trey Smith's back.
Happy birthday, Creed Humphrey.
Oh wow! Happy birthday. Josh Simmons only gonna improve.
Yep. Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, and they added Kenneth Walker. So I don't know. I think more or less the offense is probably going to. I think the addition of the O line getting better, and then Kenneth Walker addition is going to help out the run game, but then the passing
Yes.
game could take a massive hit. And
But then it's like so hard to be like, yeah, because then it's like, well, Patrick Mahomes is throwing the ball.
Yeah.
He'll make it work.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, guys.
I think they're leaning into that now. They're like, well, we
Mhm.
just have
Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes.
yeah.
Who cares about the passing attack?
Yeah,
It's going to be
exactly.
minimum top 8 just with him. We can throw bums out there.
Straight bums.
Yeah. I mean,
You want to pull up their free agency, Jaron?
Yeah,
Yeah,
remember
they're-
the
yeah.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire days?
Oh
Man.
man, I remember when he was a first round pick. Oh, those were the days. Oh, I
So-
have this balance. Look at this.
Hey now.
holy
I don't know what I did.
freaking cannoli.
For those of you audio only, I'm currently balancing my mic on the table, and it's like kind of at like a, I'd say like what? Let's say like 35-degree angle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just kind of like facing me. So if you hear like a big thud over in the Rudd camp, just know I biffed the mic.
We might be in the back rooms.
You got to get that game. Me and you've been playing it.
Kenneth
Back rooms?
Walker,
Yes.
Alohi
Okay, I was-
Gilman, Carissa
We'll talk after.
Honda, Travis Kelsey, Tyquan Thornton, Kair Elam, Cater Kohu, Jack Cochran, Mike Calindo, Mari DiMarcato, and L'Jarius Sneed.
Pretty weak.
Wow.
Really, really weak.
Okay, this team
class.
just sucks. Like,
Okay,
I'm just,
wow,
all right,
wow.
no, I hate this team.
Bro.
Alohi Gilman was good.
Yeah, he was good for us.
he
I
was
about to
great
say.
for the Ravens.
Stop. Kenneth
You're
Walker
good. You're good.
had a great playoff.
Super
run.
Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He was here's the thing. Here's the thing. No. He was great in the playoffs. Where was it in the regular season, Kenneth?
You had him on
Where
your fantasy team.
you-
That's where it was. Oh, goodness.
You had 5. What was it? How many touchdowns did he have? Go to his touchdowns.
Oh God.
Now, Jaron.
What in the world is this? But anyway, you had Charbonnet. He was sharking all those dang carries, bro. You know that.
We don't say his name in this house. How many? I don't. The next words I want to hear out of your mouth is how many touchdowns he had, Jaron.
Well, I got to make sure I'm
Did it-
not a
I
robot.
think it was 5, wasn't it?
I think it was
5.
5.
Oh.
Wow. So you are an NFL starting running back getting 5 rushing touchdowns for my team.
Okay, but how many carries did this dude have?
221 carries. Are you out of your mind?
Pull up Charbonnet.
It's probably like 140.
But if you think about it, 140 is like, imagine if Kenneth Walker was the guy.
184 for 12 touchdowns.
See, bro?
Alright.
He's
But only,
sharking.
but only 730 rushing
I
yards.
don't care. 'Cause you want to know why? He's taking
They're
it right
goal
at the
line
goal
trips,
line,
yeah.
damn it. We can't, bro. Listen, and I was on that boat once too because I also drafted Kenneth Walker one year, and it was the same damn thing.
I have such a love-hate relationship with Kenneth Walker just because I knew the opportunity. That's why I
Yeah.
drafted him. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, he's going to thrive in this system. And then Mike McDonald said, no, he's not. Because here comes Zach Charbonnet to vulture every single one of his touchdowns.
But we can't really.
Because
hate
how many
on it.
touchdowns did he have? 12?
12.
Yeah.
Give like 6 of those to Kenneth, and it's a different story. It's a different season.
No, I can't.
I just can't. Like, I
Bro.
really can't.
Well, you got to also think, Nate. Like
Jaron, stop looking
This-
him up. I don't.
this kind of worked for them. They did win a Super
They
Bowl.
did work. Yes, that's the thing is From a fantasy perspective, I'm pissed, but like a team building
But
perspective,
it's
I get it.
also like I think about it, it's like their playoff run. It was strictly Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, then Zach Charbonnet was a ghost. And so I'm
Yeah.
like, why weren't you guys doing you obviously get
They
playoff
could've.
success from it. Why aren't you doing it in the regular season?
Yeah, they could have done it.
Like it's just so weird.
So it just. But okay, here's what I will say: Kenneth Walker in a Chiefs offense.
Oh,
Chiefs
awesome.
offense is mainly pass heavy.
Yes, but I think it'll
But-
be awesome because Kenneth Walker's a great receiving
Correct.
option.
But what also happens when you're in a pass heavy offense as a running back is it opens up run lanes
Yep.
for you. And
Yep.
if he's the guy, we've seen him be a split carry kind of player. Now if he's the guy, bro, I don't know. Kenneth Walker might be having a good 2026, 2027 campaign.
And he will not be on my fantasy team for it. I can't, dude. He was so bad for me last
I'll
year.
get you on that one.
I know, but Nate,
I'll
you got to
draft
think
him.
about it, man. You got to think about it. He's calling your name this year. This is going to be the year.
No, Jaron's got him.
You're not going to draft him.
Jaron's
will.
got him.
And then here's what's going to happen.
It happens every year. I didn't draft Jonathan Taylor this year. He goes crazy.
He does.
I'm
I
gonna
had him on
draft
my
him this. I'm gonna draft him this year. He's gonna see. Jaron just gets my scraps. Who else did I have on my team that didn't
Let's
do
call it.
well? Lamar didn't do well. Go draft Lamar. He'll
Wait,
be
no,
good this year.
Lamar played good, dude.
He did not at all. That man got me so mad.
Yeah, he was. This was one of the worst.
So yeah, Jaron, you have to get Lamar. That's the only way he plays good.
Bizarre.
I don't know if I can look at it or not, but
You have to go to league history and go back to that
league
season.
history. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll look for it. You guys, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta
I'm
get
not
off this
drafting
side
Lamar
tangent.
Jackson.
Okay.
I don't draft my quarterbacks early unless Josh Allen's up there. I normally, this is my thing, is I'll wait till like round 13 and go get Baker Mayfield and he'll play just competent football for me.
Not last year.
Couple.
Second half of
no.
last season was
Dude, he didn't
back
even
to
throw.
like
I still
rookie
cannot.
year Baker Mayfield.
I still cannot get over my fantasy team in Luke's that I just didn't do good, but my players were so good. They just didn't perform.
Bad coaching.
Not me. Not me. Not I.
Who's the coach? Who's the coach of your fantasy
I don't know.
team?
There's 32 teams in the NFL, and I drafted players off of all 32. Not my
Nope.
fault. They all
I don't
suck.
think. Do you think that's true? Do you think you drafted one player across all your fantasy leagues? Do you think you drafted one player per team?
I might have.
I doubt it. There's
Well, I
got to
don't
be
know.
some that, like, I can't, like, obviously, like Jets, like you would have had Brees Hall on one of them.
I had Garrett Wilson in one of them.
Garrett Wilson on one of them.
I don't know if I'm able to view the team, but I got.
But like, who'd you have on the Browns?
Harold Fannin.
Oh my God, Saints.
I had Chris Olave.
See, like I could just go through every single team, and it's
But basically, moral of the story. Let's get back to the Chiefs here.
yeah. I'm
guys.
sorry,
Chiefs.
bad side tangent.
Chiefs are gonna have
Sheesh.
a year.
Yeah.
Now it's a toss in the air. Is it gonna be?
It's yeah. Go ahead.
Is it gonna be an improvement, or is it gonna be another slugfest of a year for them? Because I could see it going either way. Truthfully.
If I had to guess, it's going to come down to how do they perform in one-score games? Because the way Chiefs play, they find themselves in a lot of close one-score games.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, can you complete the, like, can you either hold the lead in the fourth quarter, or can you do what's necessary to get the lead back and hold it? So
I would agree. Yeah. I
they're
just,
usually like I said, the year they went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago, they were like 9-0 in one-score games, and then last year they were like 1-8. So it's just, what side of the coin are you going to be on? Are you going to go 4 for 4? Okay, then you'll probably be a low playoff team. If you go 9-0, then you're going to be a 1 seed. And if you go 0-9, then you're probably going to be flirting with a top 5 pick. So
I would also say that the year they went 9-0 in one-score games, their running game was definitely better than how it was last year.
oh yeah, no run game last year.
So now you get a running back
Yep.
who's coming off a Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl run campaign.
Yep.
And it opens up your run game again, hopefully. Because then if you open up that run game again, you can control the clock more in those one-score games, and that is super important, especially against
Super.
good teams.
Yes.
So you put the Chiefs in one-score games, you run the clock, you pass the ball, win confident with Mahomes, which is more often than not it's Patrick Mahomes. But and then you got a defense you can kind of lean on. It is a shell, but it's Spags defense. So
oh yeah,
Spags
Spags is a competent defensive coordinator.
He's always going to find a way to work with what he's got.
Yeah.
So
I couldn't find the team, but I
Okay,
did find
that's okay.
I did find something very interesting.
What?
In our Josh retired league, our redraft league, you want to know what your all-time record is?
Mine?
You've lost 8 games in 2 years.
pretty good.
And Carson went to my Carson went to the championship in 2 out of 3 years.
I have not won a championship in that league.
And I won the keeper, and Josh retired in 2024.
Yeah, I don't win championships. I make it to there and then I lose.
Pain.
Yeah.
I also have the top 3 all-time weekly scores in the keeper league.
You do.
That's
and in the
insane.
Ames league.
Do I really?
Yeah.
Dude, I think the problem with fantasy football and like especially championships is that it comes down to like who has the teams that aren't like resting starters.
Yep.
So like, this year the Rams. I mean, probably not going to be a good idea to draft too many Rams players if you want to be in that.
But the way that most leagues have kind of transitioned is to not include week 18 into games now. So then you only play week 17. But
Okay, gotcha.
yeah.
No, that would definitely help, but
Mhm.
it just
Still some leagues play till week 18, and I
Yeah.
agree. I don't agree with doing that because then you deal with resting starters, and it's not about who you draft anymore. It's who can you fetch off the waiver wire, and that
Yeah.
just defeats the whole purpose of fantasy football.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Oh, I can't wait for fantasy football.
I think we
get
do
those.
got to do a viewer league, guys.
we will for sure.
A listener league.
Well,
Hey, we need more listeners. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm
that's
not gonna
all
lie
right.
to you.
We'll find. We'll get people.
We're gonna keep grinding.
Yep.
It's
It's a
football
slow
right now.
grind. Slow
Mhm.
grind. Doesn't
Anything else about the Chiefs though, guys?
Let's look at their schedule.
Let's check out their schedule.
Bum, bum,
And I can
bum,
go. I think I
bum,
remember
bum,
their draft
bum,
well enough
bum,
because they
bum, bum,
had a
bum.
top 10 pick for once, and they got Mansour Delane out of LSU. They
a
traded
really good
up
shout.
for him a little bit,
Yeah, I was confused by that one.
but I think he was the best corner in the draft. Maybe not from a talent perspective, because I think Jerron McCoy is the most talented corner in this draft. But given all the injury stuff, I think
Dude.
Mansour Delane was your best option at corner. So I like that. And then second round, they went and got who was it? Just pull up the roster. I thought I'd remember it better than I am, but I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, of course.
Oops. Let me just knock this off.
Who's some like good players they got like towards the end? I thought they had a good steal. Shoot. Yep.
Oh, they got Justin Fields.
They got Emmett Johnson in the draft, Garrett Nussmeyer in the 7th round.
Meyer.
Um,
Cyrus Allen.
Yeah. Ashton Gelati. No, that wasn't this year, was it?
No.
No. Oh, Peter Woods in the first. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Because I got that in the Trent McDuffie trade.
R. Mason Thomas.
R. Mason Thomas in the second. That's what it was. Yeah. Yep. God, no Williams. I'm surprised you have
What?
L'Jarius Sneed starting over him. What?
I'm just a little surprised that they don't have. They'll pull somebody from strong safety down.
Yeah. But overall, yeah. It would have went Mansour Delane, Peter Woods, R. Mason Thomas, and then I don't even know who their third round pick would have been, but they had a really nice draft. I really did like it. Yeah, that's fine. They had a good draft. They got a lot of heavy hitters, players that I
Jadon
thought.
Kennedy. That was the
Jaden
only other
Kennedy.
pick. That's the only other pick we didn't mention.
Okay. Yeah, just kind of addressing areas of concern for that team. I didn't think they really liked their pass rush, so why not get two step D linemen, and then to replace the loss of Trent McDuffie, go get the best corner in the draft. So pretty good strategy.
Yeah.
They got a pretty easy schedule too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep. Because that's what happens when you suck the year before.
Yeah, Broncos, Colts, Dolphins, Raiders are your first 4. I'm sniffing 3-1.
I might say 2-2
I would see
'Cause
3-1 or 2-2.
because I think I am gonna switch my Raiders one with you guys, and I will say I bet the Raiders do probably win early in the season at home. So I'll say they lose to the Broncos week 1, and then they lose to the Chiefs, but they'll beat Colts and then Dolphins.
That yeah.
Yeah. Then you enter another weird 4-game stretch where it's like they could also go 2-2 here. They could go 4-0. They could go
Chargers, Seahawks, Broncos again, and then
1-3.
Jets. So you beat the Jets.
Yeah. That's why I think your floor is 1-3 here, but you could go 4-0. I mean, you could catch the Seahawks on a bad day.
Yeah.
Seahawks didn't improve from last year. They only went down, in my opinion. And then then this 4-game stretch is another. See, okay, this is going to be the schedule of like four game like chunks because you're just
Yeah.
going to have like two. If you like chunk the season up into 4 4s and then leave like the last game on its own,
Yeah.
it's going to be you're going to have 2 teams that you can confidently feel good at beating. Then you're going to have 2 teams where it's going to be like a playoff teams are struggling. So it's going to be how are you going to do in those 2 weeks? Are you going to go 4-0? You're going to go 2-2? You're going to go 0-4? Like it's going to be what Chiefs are you getting in a 4-game in a month stretch? Like
you got
first month of the season, are you getting the good Chiefs or are you getting bad?
because you got what in these last couple games.
Yeah. So you got this next 4-game chunk is Falcons, Cardinals, Bills, Rams. You can win against the Falcons and Cardinals, but then Bills and Rams are going to be really tough. And then the next
And then you
chunk is
followed up with Bengals, Patriots.
Bengals, Patriots, Niners, Chargers. You can beat the Bengals and Patriots / Chargers, but then the Niners is going to be a tough game. But I think you'll struggle against one of Chargers or Patriots.
I think this is their hardest 4 by far.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that second one was bad. What was that?
Chargers, Seahawks,
I think that
Broncos,
one's
Jets.
just because of how bad that or how good that team could be, and then that team, and then Chargers aren't a bad team either.
Yeah,
so.
but I also think this if the Bengals are clicking,
Yeah, but
you
then
can-
Patriots aren't good. I don't think, and the Niners could fall off.
you don't think the Patriots will be good?
No.
Okay.
They didn't. I am fully on board with like Drake May's a great quarterback.
Yes. No, I agree.
Easy schedule last year.
Yes, I agree.
Like once they go against like actual like week in and week out like competition, I think they're gonna just not have it. Even with the addition of AJ Brown. AJ Brown, this is not. Everyone knows my thoughts about
Go
AJ
for it.
Brown. Even if he stayed on the Eagles, he was still due for pretty big regression. Just looking at analytics, how he ran routes, how he was playing, he was due for regression. And him going to the Patriots doesn't change that fact for me that he's not going to be the same AJ Brown that we know. So I don't know. I like that argument though. That could be their toughest 4-game stretch, but I'm going to go with the second chunk.
Because my only thinking, I'll play devil's advocate here for the Patriots, just for the sake of discussion. What if last season, yes, it was so easy. I agree with you on that 110%. I think, Riley, you would probably agree with us on
I would
that
also
too.
agree, yeah.
But what if they come into this season being like, it's just a mental boost, and Drake May takes another step, and then say AJ Brown doesn't regress as how much we think he would. Like, there's a chance that the Patriots are good, and then you're stuck going up against the Chargers, Niners, Bengals, Chiefs.
But then all the
Patriots.
off-season drama they had,
I know.
that really does take a toll on the team. And a short off-season compared to the rest of the
Yeah.
league, like that.
No, I'm agreeing
It's
with
so
you.
hard to be good. Like I think they'll go like, if I had to guess, I think Patriots will go like 9-8, 10-7, and a Chiefs team can beat a
Yeah.
Chiefs team next year could beat a 9-8 Patriots team.
I'll agree with you there. I'll give you that one.
It's
then the
so
Raiders.
hard to get back to a Super Bowl even if you lose. So
Yeah.
and then Raiders week 18 technically, 17th game of the season.
Yeah. But they're not. That'll be rest year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Broncos or Chargers? Can we hit the Broncos? I want to talk about Bo because I'm a Bo believer. And I
Yeah, go
always
for the
will
Broncos.
be.
You haven't talked about team yet. Go for the Broncos.
Let's do it.
The Broncos are in an interesting spot, I feel, offensively a little bit. Hold on, I'm typing this in. I'm a big Bo believer. He's He's got the potential. I'm starting to regret being such a believer. But you got Bo Nix, J.K. Dobbins, R.J. Harvey's gonna be. I mean, R.J. Harvey showed a lot of flashes last year. You get Jonah Coleman. You got a running back room of like great RB2s. Like it's just like you're banking of let's just compile 4 RB2s that are really good and that'll turn out to be a combined RB1, right? That sounds about right.
Yeah, what's that called? Running back by committee?
Yep.
Yes.
So then you look at your wide receivers and you see Cortland Sutton and you see Pat Bryant, who I think is going to be good. I mean, I like Pat Bryant. But then you're not content with that. You want to give Bo another weapon. So you go out and you trade for Mr. Penguin, Jalen Waddle, which I liked the move.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
You just take some pressure off of Cortland Sutton. You give Bo Nix another outlet. And Jalen Waddle's not a bad player by any means.
No.
And you still have Troy Franklin. We'll see. Marvin Mims. I mean, their wide receiver room is not horrible.
It's great.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm a fan of their wide receiver.
I like it. I don't like Lil
Absolutely.
Jordan Humphrey, but
You don't need to. He's
Exactly.
he's like the wide receiver 6. That's fine.
exactly. Shout out Hakeem Butler.
What I don't like is their tight end room.
Yeah.
Their tight end room.
It hasn't been good for some years now.
Evan Ingram, I think, has just ran his course in the
Yep,
NFL.
he's done.
He's fun, but like, not it anymore.
Mm.
Adam Troutman. Yeesh. Whatever.
Pretty good.
Now I am a big. I do really like Justin Jolly, or Justin Jolie, I believe is how you
Yeah,
pronounce
it's
that last name.
Jolie.
From NC State. That's one of their draft picks this year. I liked him. Obviously, I don't think he's like tight end 1, but if he can develop, he
could
could be
be.
something good. But
Yeah.
their tight end room is a little rough. And then their offensive line is just kind of old.
Well, the thing is, they all this was the best offensive line unit in the league last year, according to PFF, according to a lot of advanced statistics. Like this was the unit last year, and what I don't, what I think the casual fan will think is good, I think is bad. Every one of them is now on contract for the next 3 to 4 years, I believe.
Yeah.
Like they re-upped every single person. And I understand the casual fans like, well, yeah, if it was a good unit, then it's bound for like good success throughout. And I do agree.
Yes.
The problem is what Jaron said is one point. They're old. They're already old, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Quinn Miners is not old. Wattenberg is not old, but Garrett Bowles is really old. Mike McGlinchey's about to get up there in age. Ben Powers is like on the wrong side of 20. So that's 3 out of your 5 that's going to be there for the next 4 years, and they're already old. Like Quinn Miners and Luke Wattenberg, I think could have stayed. Like I agree with those extensions, but I think you have to let like one or two of those last 3 like go just to replace with someone cheaper and younger. Like,
Hey, can I talk about Gage Casey real quick? 'Cause
Yes,
I
go ahead.
really like Gage Casey.
Really,
I do. I liked him.
really like him.
Yeah.
Like how?
Like a good amount. Like
Okay.
I think next year he could be your left guard over Ben Powers.
Okay. I don't like him that much. I think he's a career backup. But I mean, that's me. I
Hey,
when I watched
that's
him,
fine.
I was not a big
I
fan.
I liked Gage Casey. So I do think like if you can get rid of Ben Powers after this year, you could. I
But
think you
you
could play
can't.
Gage.
He's on a
But then-
contract the next 3
I know,
years.
and then that's where you fall into the you could trade him. Well, no, because who's going to trade for Ben Powers?
Well, yeah, and all the dead cat. And
Yeah.
you don't trade offensive linemen.
No.
Offensive linemen are so hard to find. That's why people. That's for people that are mad about offensive line picks. That's why you pick them so high, because good ones don't hit free agency like ever.
Yeah.
You don't get good offensive linemen traded to you.
And
like,
that's
go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna mention the Trent Williams trade is like an outlier because a top 5 left tackle like he was does not just get traded out of nowhere. That is, a anomaly. Thank you.
But what I was gonna say is, it's like that's why like when the offensive linemen do hit the market, the big ones, That's why they get paid a lot of money.
Yep.
The Raiders saw Linderbaum hop into free agency, and that was their go. That was that. They're like, I'll throw you our wall, a blank check.
Yep.
Here it is. Come join us. And obviously that's what happened. But then their offensive line for the Broncos is their like negative X, the red X of their green check marks, and on this
Yeah.
offense, I mean next to the tight end.
Yep.
Defense, you get Malcolm Roach. I believe you signed him in free agency.
Baby. Zach Allen's one of the best D
Yeah.
linemen in the league. Jonathan Cooper, that's another one that's had some weird offseason stuff. I
Yeah.
don't know how much you guys have seen of that, but goodness.
And then Nick Bonito is a huge.
Oh,
Alex Singleton. Who did they lose? Who was their
I don't know
linebacker?
if they lost. Oh, Dre Greenlaw.
Dre
Like,
Greenlaw.
I don't know. He never fit with Denver. I think he'll
Nah.
go back to the Niners and probably be good. But that's the thing. Other than Dre Greenlaw, they didn't lose. They lost John Franklin Myers, but not a huge loss. It will definitely be. You'll feel his loss because I think he was a situational player for them, but it's not a huge like. We need to scramble to replace this guy.
Their
I think
defense is
Jonathan
still gonna
Roach
be
will be fine.
good.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
And then
because
you
that
go-
secondary is insane.
Yeah, you get Riley Moss, Hufanga, Brandon Jones, Pat Surtain,
Jaquan
Jaquan
McMillan,
McMillan.
and then Jade Barron behind him.
Yeah.
Jade Barron did not play at all last year. I don't know if he'll play next year, but good lord, he was such a good prospect.
And then I mean you got Chris Abrams-Drain still from Missouri, who
Yeah,
he had a couple. Oh, and J.L. Skinner. I forgot about J.L. Skinner.
he's
That guy. The depth is
guy.
worrisome. For
this
this
is this
team.
is kind of like the Browns situation where it's like if one of those starters goes down, then it's like, ooh, what happened?
Oh God, is Pat Surtain getting traded?
What?
I said that, and then
Oh.
Garrett got traded. That
Pat
following
Surtain's
week.
not getting traded. No, he just
If
No,
it
we don't know.
happens, we know who.
sure you can blame me, Broncos fans. It's fine.
But no, I don't think so. And then, as much as an Iowa Hawkeye fan I am, Riley Moss, I love him, but dude, this guy his hands suck. He cannot keep his hands.
That's not the first thing I
And
noticed
then
with him.
he's burnt
Yep.
Yeah,
toast.
yeah.
But then he like always ends up making some kind of play that like
Every
overshadows all of the burnt toast that he has. I don't get it. I don't know.
Every time I see Riley Moss, it's either one, he's getting burned on a deep route for a touchdown or a 40-yard gain,
Yep.
or two, he's making some like really insane pass breakup or pick, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the icy hot of corners.
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it.
I've
Uh-huh.
never heard an analogy like that. That was great. I'm gonna
Icy
shake
hot.
your
I
hand.
say that about everyone.
I like that
You'll
one. I'm
hear
gonna
it.
shake your hand too,
So,
Riley.
Yeah, no, Riley Moss, I was on the same page with you guys. When you guys were listing off like their secondary being insane, you guys said Riley Moss. I like had to take a back step there because I was like, wait a minute.
But he has flashes of being really
Okay,
good.
but
Yeah.
I like, bro.
He
I-
allows so
whenever
many
I watch
yards.
Bronco games, obviously I can't like sit here and say quarterbacks are going to target the guy Pat Surtain's guarding because he's Pat Surtain.
Surtain.
But it's like when I'm telling you, teams will like find Riley Moss and just pick at
That's
him
the
all game
problem.
long.
That you have to though, because he is the weakest link.
Yeah.
It's not to say I think I will give Riley Moss benefit of the doubt. He is like he's gonna get picked on the most because he is like the weakest link in that because you're not targeting Jaquan McMillan or Jade Barron because they're just so
Yeah.
athletic and can move so
Yeah.
well in space.
So then
You're not targeting a defensive player of the
that's what I was gonna
year.
get into, yeah.
So
You kind of get
have
stuck on
to-
the totem pole of like
You're like, all
Yeah.
right, who's Riley Moss guarding? Like that's what it was last year with the Eagles. You're not throwing at Quinyon Mitchell. You're not throwing at Cooper DeJean. Who's left? Oh, Adoree Jackson.
yeah.
Boom. Pick on him every time. That's
Yep.
why Eagles fans, including myself, I fell into this trap, did not like him. But then Adoree Jackson kind of turned it up second half of the year. And like the stats on Eagles fans will never tell you that because he was always getting picked on. And now we have Tariq Woolen. So who are you gonna pick on now? Tariq Woolen.
Nate, Nate, this is the Broncos segment here, man. We got to keep it.
I know, but I'm just making
No,
parallels.
you're fine. You're fine.
No, this is not fine.
No, that
Yes, it is fine.
Broncos
I'm making
fans, I'm
parallels.
defending you. This is not fine.
But Broncos fans, I'm defending your corner. Like I
Exactly.
feel like I feel like you guys have had these same arguments and like conversations and all that. Like, dude, Riley Moss is not that bad. I'm here for you. I agree. Is he great? No, and I think you guys will agree with me. Of like, he's not a like great corner. He's serviceable and good, and he just gets picked on the most because a
He
good
does.
corner in that secondary isn't good enough.
Yeah. And it sucks when you have that caliber of a corner too.
Yeah.
It's not like one of those where it's like, oh man, this guy is like the best corner on the team, but we can maybe get a couple test the water. You don't even want to test the water with Pat Surtain.
Don't
Like
even
it's
throw it
just
his
like,
way. Don't.
yeah, no. And I mean, you got Drew Sanders for backups in linebacker, Red Murdoch. I'm a
He
big
is
Red
not
Murdoch guy,
developed.
but
Drew Sanders is
no.
not developed.
no, I remember him coming out. And
You liked him.
I did like him. I
He
did.
just doesn't play.
I do like Red Murdoch, but that's like, that was is that
That's
mystery
a
irrelevant?
flyer, yeah, it was.
I think Red Murdoch was mystery
yeah, it
irrelevant.
was.
Shout out Mr. Hurricane on YouTube.
Well, let's go to their schedule because they didn't really do a lot of free agency.
Schedule.
They didn't do a whole lot in free agency, so we don't really need to touch on that too much. They didn't have the money for it. Which also ties into their offensive line, which is another reason why
Yep.
they don't have money is because they re-upped all their offensive linemen, and offensive linemen are not cheap.
All right, we're gonna start off. We're gonna do 4 block segments again. I think those are fun.
Yep.
Chiefs, Broncos play the Jaguars.
Yep. So it's the Jags.
Yep. Chiefs, Jags, Rams, Niners.
Whew. Wow, that is a tough opening stretch. That is 4 playoff teams. Well, 4 projected playoff teams.
And it doesn't get much. We'll go back on those 4, but it doesn't get much easier after that because then you get holy cannoli.
Let's just let's just add
Wow.
Chargers, Seahawks to that.
Yeah.
That's potentially 6 playoff teams to start your season. Hey, Broncos go 0-6. Welcome Jeremiah Smith.
Whew.
Who says no? I know Broncos fans wouldn't. Maybe you don't want to start 0-6, but then you know the light at the end of the tunnel is either one, Arch Manning.
Yep. I was just about to say.
Arch Manning and a Broncos. Oh wait, no, I like it.
Wait, you guys are mean, man. Bo Nix. What happened to Bo Lever?
Oh, I didn't say anything about that.
No, I'm not a Bo Lever at all. I don't think Bo Nix is that good of a quarterback.
It's funny you bring that up because I was going to go into that. If the Broncos start 0-6, there's an obvious problem on this team, and it's not the defense.
Yeah.
It's not the wide receivers.
Bo Nix is like
it is Bo Nix.
He's like the 20th best quarterback in the league.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
not even trolling.
Oh man.
Maybe even like 23rd.
Does Arch Manning get number 18?
He's almost a bottom 10. No.
Sure.
No, he would not get 18. He'd get 16 because that's his number.
We don't know.
No.
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah.
We don't know.
We will never know because they won't be starting 0-6. They'll be like probably like what 5-1 in that stretch. I mean, they're a good team. They're a
No,
because
that's the Broncos, man. The Broncos, you're like, man, this is such a hard stretch. Bo Nix,
man, this is going to be a hard stretch for the Broncos.
Good.
5-1.
5-1, and then the Broncos end the season like 13-4.
They'll drop the game to like the Rams, and then they'll.
Okay.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Seahawks.
No, I
They'll
was
beat the
saying
Seahawks.
that.
We're
We'll
not
move
there
on.
yet.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
I
They'll beat
thought
the
you meant
Chiefs.
outside
They'll
of
beat the
the-
Jags. They'll beat the Niners. They'll beat the Chargers. They'll beat the Seahawks. Then they'll beat the Cardinals. Then they'll beat the Chiefs again because why not?
And then they drop one.
Then they'll beat the Panthers.
All right. I guess they won't drop one.
Super Bowl 50 rematch.
I think.
Oh,
I think this year's Super Bowl. I think we'll get
I
a
hate it
Super
here.
Bowl. This is my hot take, guy. I'm going to say this right now,
All right.
and this is not my Super Bowl prediction, but it kind of is, because I think we could see a Super Bowl match week 3. That could be the Super Bowl match.
True.
Where are we at this year?
SoFi.
SoFi Stadium.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, wow.
Well, that was a fun year, guys.
Wow.
I think there's a couple Super Bowl
No, I don't want to
potential Super Bowl
continue. No, there's
matchups.
no point watching football anymore.
Rams Broncos could be a Super Bowl matchup. Broncos Panthers could be a Super Bowl matchup.
No. So
What did you say?
Who
could be a Super Bowl matchup?
dude.
The Panthers.
Okay, no. So it's gonna be Rams and
Dude.
then
Go ahead, Riley, because I'm about to blow up. I'm about to blow up. I'm about to blow
No,
up.
no, no, no. It's gonna be Rams and then any AFC team. We don't know.
Because it doesn't matter.
It
Because the
doesn't
Rams
matter.
are gonna win.
It doesn't matter.
Rams Bengals again.
Rams Panthers. Screw it. Break the rules.
Hey, we're 50-50 with them so far. So that we won the first one last year, and we'll win
Yeah,
the first one
go
this
win-
year, and that's
go
in the
win the
Super Bowl.
Super
Let's go. Carson Beck and company's
Moving
gonna show up.
They are
So
pretty
then-
good.
So then we've
Dude,
got
I'm calling
Cardinals,
like
Chiefs.
45-7 Broncos.
Yeah, but
How
Carson
much
Beck will
time?
be hurt.
No,
We're already
please,
at an hour.
no,
We
please
gotta
show me
go.
what time slot that game's in. Because if it's a 3:30 game, I'm dead. No. The Cardinals Broncos.
3:05.
Yep, that is a 45-7 afternoon
dude.
slate game.
Oh my goodness.
Book it right here.
No, when,
45-7,
when
right here.
listen, no, I can't. Hold on. When if Carson Beck gets hurt, then I'll give it to you. If he doesn't get hurt, that's not happening. It's 45-7 for the Cardinals.
It's just
sure.
so unhinged. It's just so unhinged.
Rocks in all of our heads.
That's what's
So
gonna
then
happen.
you
Alright,
have the
let's get back.
Cardinals, Chiefs, Panthers, Raiders.
So okay, we're saying we're 7-1 through 8, and then
I didn't
fine. They'll
agree with
they'll
that.
lose one of the Panthers just to inflate your ego. There you go.
Well,
Yeah.
you.
I won't give you
looking
too
at-
comp. And then they'll win 4 straight.
No.
Raiders,
5
Steelers,
straight.
Dolphins, Jets.
They'll lose to the Broncos, lose to the Patriots, beat the
The
Chargers.
Broncos will lose
so
to the
that's
Bills. that
13
means.
and 4.
Yeah,
That's
see,
my
what
record
I-
prediction.
That's what I
13
said.
and 4.
That's what I said that earlier. Look at us. Same
I'd be
wavelength.
at 12-5.
So-
Okay, that's
no.
fine. That's fine. Wow,
It
Jaron.
might be,
that's,
dude.
You're with us or you're
Jaron-
without
Jaron,
us.
he can be a game off. It's fine.
I think 12-5.
We're getting unhinged, guys. We gotta get back to football here.
I think
We're
it's
starting to get
12-5,
personal now.
It looks good. 12-5 looks good.
It is good. That's the Super Bowl team. You can go 12-5, win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but now they can't win the Super Bowl, but they can make it.
What are we gonna give the Rams record prediction? 15-2.
It doesn't matter. As
20
long as
and
they
0.
make the playoffs, they know where the Super Bowl is. It doesn't matter
They're
what
going
their
undefeated.
regular season was.
Rams don't drop a game this year. Oh, now that
Chargers,
would be
Rams,
something.
Super
Now,
Bowl.
that would be good.
That would be
Wait,
good.
speaking of the Chargers,
Boom! What a roll-in. What a
Justin
roll. I
Herbert
didn't
and
even
company.
think about that.
all right, so our 2026 Super Bowl champion.
AFC representative, the Chargers. You heard it here first. Oh, well, you said champion. Oh God, I just said AFC representative, which I thought was far-fetched.
It's
And
gonna
yet here
be.
we are.
Listen, bro. Look at the Chargers roster,
I mean,
man. They're so
just-
cool.
Just look at this guy. Hold on.
No, it needs to. Oh my God,
Why are you
Chiefs.
zooming it?
Chiefs Chargers are gonna be Taylor Swift fans versus Madison Beer fans.
Okay,
There's the
so-
leader of the Chargers.
So get back to Karen. Don't ever do that again, please. Don't ever do that again. Go back. I need to see the roster.
I
need
never
to talk
clicked on the
about
roster.
Okay. But I don't need to see that quarterback again. That's the worst
So,
quarterback I've ever
Chargers
seen.
quarterback
No.
DJ
He
Uiagalelei.
showed me a picture of him, guys.
No,
that
he's
that
good.
scarred me for life.
He's good, dude.
Marion Hampton, Lad McConkey.
Trey Lance still has a job. Oh my.
So does DJ Uiagalelei apparently. Quentin
That's-
Johnson. Is he going to be good this year?
Yes.
Is he going to catch the ball this year?
Maybe.
One can hope.
Well,
Trey Harris, I
those two
like.
statements
Oh.
won't work.
Or Rondé Gadsden, I like.
If he's good, he can't not catch the ball. He needs to be able to catch the damn ball.
All right,
Trey
Rashawn
Harris.
Slater, I like.
So
Okay.
why
I'm
did we
gonna-
just breeze over that?
Rondé Gadsden.
Yeah,
Dude.
Rashawn Slater, I
And
like.
Joe
Jake
Alt.
Slaughter. Damn, is Jake Slaughter gonna start for them at left guard?
It might be Alec
Wow.
Ingold.
Tyler Biotish.
Dude,
Wow,
Jaron, you're
Cole
trolling.
Strange has a job.
Yeah.
Then Joe Alt's like one of the best right tackles in the league if he plays.
He'll look good in purple next year.
Wow. Yeah, I'm excited for Omarion Hampton. I really am.
You think he's going to do it this
yeah.
year? You think so?
He'll be
I'm
on my
glad-
fantasy team.
I'm glad he's getting a chance.
What do you mean?
All I got to say.
No, what do you mean?
They had a running back class last year. Glad they're all getting a chance.
Oh, well, maybe if a certain running back didn't get hurt all
Tierra
the time.
Tart is there. Dalvin Tomlinson is still playing
They got a
football.
lot of big boys on that D line. That's a lot
Holy
of
cannoli.
yeah.
How old is this kid?
31. 32? Okay. We got a
Wow.
lot of big boys on that D-line. And Tuli Tuipulotu,
Yeah.
honestly, in my opinion, one of the most underrated players in the entire league because no one talks about him. And
Tuli
he's constantly
Tuipulotu
getting a
is-
lot of
yeah.
pressure. He's a high pressure rate, high sack count. Like no one talks about him. He's been a Pro Bowler, which doesn't mean much anymore, but
Look at this.
like that.
Dude.
Does anyone know that he had 13 sacks last year?
Yeah.
Or does that say sacks?
Oh, did you know that?
Well, now I know.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm telling you, no one talks about Tuli Tuipulotu, and he's like one of the best edge rushers in the league.
They
Yes.
also don't talk about Bud Dupree, bro. He's on that.
That would have
team.
been awesome like
Look at
6
this.
years
No,
ago.
no, click
No
on him.
way. Bud Dupree's on this team?
Isn't that
Yep.
crazy?
So, fun fact about Bud Dupree. When I was playing Madden, my first ever Madden, 99 overall card that I got was a Bud Dupree pack out of, what were those, the very basic packs?
Pro packs?
Yeah,
pack,
I got
yeah.
a 99 Bud Dupree when he was on the Titans.
Out of
Wow.
a pro pack
Yes.
bull.
Yes.
Was it a positional heroes? Then
No, it was a base pack. Maybe it wasn't the pro. Maybe
No,
it was
I'm
the
saying-
elite pack.
was the promotion like positional
No,
heroes?
it wasn't a. It wasn't a promotion.
Not the pack, the card, the Bud Dupree card.
I'm saying it wasn't a
it was
promotion.
a base 99 card.
Yes.
Are you out of
That's
your
not a
gourd?
thing.
If
No,
I can
no,
pull
that's
up my
not a
if
thing,
I can
dude.
pull up my old Snapchat, I'll try and find it.
There's a nine. Okay, I know there was a 90, and maybe not. No, but I swear there was. There
A
might have been like a
base? No.
99 like positional heroes Bud Dupree. Like it was a promo in Madden. You're talking about Madden. What are you talking about?
Like Madden 16.
There were,
Oh.
in order to be a golden ticket, you would have to have
Oh yeah, it
or
could've been a golden ticket.
Sorry, in order to have a 99, you had to be golden ticket.
There was a
Players of the
positional
year.
heroes. Like you had so it would put like a different player. It tried to space out teams, but it would be positional hero at left tackle, and it would be a 99 at that,
Yeah.
the best of those positions. And Bud
Yeah.
Dupree has some good years
But
on
you
the
can pull
Titans.
it from a pro pack. Is what I'm
You
saying.
can positional heroes you can pull from pro packs because they can pull
Speaking
them
of
anywhere.
pro
Unless it
packs,
was-
cardboard gamble.
Me and Riley are going to Shields right after this and getting mega boxes. Anyways, Jaron,
I'll
keep
take some
talking-
money out of my savings account.
Keep talking about that.
No.
No, it might have been positional heroes though, but it was It was my first ever 99. That's why I remember it so vividly. At
Okay.
this time, my Xbox was in my mom's room, so I was during summer
Okay.
vacay. But
I thought it was Madden Mobile, so I was Madden Mobile also had positional heroes, so
no, it was
it
Madden
was
16.
it's impossible to pull anything in Madden Mobile. I had
but
to
that's
man, that game was
that's-
fun.
Yeah,
I spent so many hours on that game.
old Madden Mobile. Khalil Mack is still on this team.
Oh,
Sorry, I
mean,
saw Dante
ooh?
Jackson.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Khalil Mack. I'm
no,
like,
I
that's my
love
guy.
Khalil. I love Khalil Mack.
Mac attack and the golden blue. See,
Troy.
I don't have the tongue that much.
I know you're listening.
Oh God.
I like what you did with your hair, and get the Derwin James jersey. Derwin James.
You've been
is
put on blast.
blast. Cam Hart.
Yeah.
Holy cannoli.
Man, no,
Or
no,
am
no.
I
What do you
thinking
mean?
of- who am I thinking of?
I don't know, but Cam Hart was a 5th round pick 2 years ago. He was
Out of
been-
where?
Notre Dame.
I'm thinking of the Auburn guy. Same class.
Noah Igbenogany.
No.
I
To the
don't know who-
Patriots. Went to the Patriots. Oh, who was it? I'll find it after this episode and all.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, but Cam Hart's been good because then they also have a Tariq Still who is also
Yes.
in that. They found 2 starting boundary
Yeah.
corners in the same draft on day 3. Insane gems.
Yeah.
Wow.
Insane gems.
Can I
And
shout out
I'm not
Nadeem
gonna.
Tucker?
I'm not gonna sit here and say sure, we can shout out Nadeem Tucker,
Shout out
but I'm not
Nadeem
gonna sit
Tucker.
here and say Tariq Still and Cam Hart are top end corners, but they're starting corners.
Yes.
And you found them on day 3 of the draft. It's insane. Great drafting on the Chargers. All right. What are they doing for agency? Anything crazy, or maybe how they do in the draft? Let's look up the draft actually first. 'Cause I know we didn't talk too much about the Broncos draft. They didn't have a lot of draft picks to talk about, so Justin Jolie was probably their main one. But for this, they got Akeem Mesidor.
But that's right.
Yeah, that's a replacement for Khalil Mack, even though Khalil Mack's younger.
It's true,
See,
Riley.
you didn't have to
Did you
say
know
that though.
No, but it's true.
And it's just a joke. Akeem Mesidor is a 25-year-old rookie, so
But you
He'll be
didn't have to
30
say
after his
that.
first
contract. Dude, come on, man.
what do you mean, man? Like
What?
I'm just trying to have fun over here. You're just
Jake
Weird.
Slaughter.
Yep.
Brennan Thompson,
Oh, that's right. That's right. Mike McDaniel really wanted Brennan Thompson because he's the fastest guy in the draft. He's just playing into it at this point.
Travis Burke.
Don't know too much about him.
I don't like Travis Burke.
Okay.
Genesis Smith, I really did like. I wanted him in a Panthers uniform. Nick Barrett, Logan Taylor, and Alex Harkey.
Yeah, not a great draft, honestly, in the later rounds,
No.
but you did a good job of. I think day one in the league, Akeem Mesidor is the best rookie pass rusher, and he has a real shot at defensive player of the year or defensive rookie of the year. Sorry, well, defensive player of the
Ooh.
year. I don't know.
No, he's
I'll
good.
say rookie of the year. Stop.
Carson Beck.
Defensive
For
player of the year?
defensive rookie of the year.
No, DPOY.
Could hit. We don't know.
The amount of interceptions he's going to throw.
Ball.
Wow.
No.
Yeah, I'm not on your wave.
No, he's going to be
Bud.
put
But then
at
Jake
corner.
Slaughter drafted him as a center, but he'll probably play guard.
Probably. Well,
He could play center, but they have him listed at guard on the depth chart, but it's ESPN, so they're always right.
always. I do like Genesis Smith. I really do.
Or-
I mean, not like starting caliber day one, but
Yeah, Genesis Smith had his fans. I'm not one of them.
I didn't like Travis Burke. Brennan
don't know too much
Thompson
about
is
him.
like whatever.
Brendan Thompson's another one where he's just fast and doesn't
He-
really have a defined route tree, but he's got potential. He was good in the SEC, which is a recipe for success. So
Apparently,
it's not
it's
apparently
Big Ten
it is.
now. What do you mean? Ugh.
It's SEC is the best college conference in football, and it will never change. I don't know.
I don't know.
Big Ten. I mean, yes, the Big Ten's second.
I would say Big 12 because Iowa State is
I wasn't even being Iowa biased on
Gonna
that Big
be
Ten, by the way.
carrying.
Legitimately, I wasn't
College
like being
football this
biased
year.
towards Iowa
So
in the Big Ten.
You can't compete.
I'm just
SEC.
Ohio State, Michigan, Indiana, Penn State.
Bama, Georgia, Tennessee.
Well, look at the Ohio
Florida.
State. Look at the national championships. in the
I'm
last
just
2
telling
years.
you, SEC is always going to be better because that's where the money is.
That I would, if NIL didn't exist, I would agree with you. But I think now that NIL exists, Big Ten is slowly going to replace that because now because the whole thing is the SEC used to be able, they would just under the table the money. That's why everybody would go down there. And now that everybody can get the money, why not go play for a day?
Well, acting like Ohio State wouldn't do that too.
That was the only team in the Big Ten that would do that though, outside of maybe Michigan. But now you got Penn State, Michigan,
Michigan did it a lot too. Ain't no way.
Oregon,
Ain't no way Charles Woodson and Desmond Howard are
USC.
going up to Ann Arbor. It ain't they're not going there for free.
Well, they didn't say it in the documentary, so
we don't know.
Why would they say
I
it? They're
know.
admitting
I know.
they'd have to revoke their Heisman.
No, but then like, I don't know. I
Tom
just
Brady
think
goes from a Cali kid to Ann Arbor. Yeah, sure.
there. But no, I don't know. I think it's a lot closer now than people think.
Yeah.
Just like the SEC is so top heavy, where I feel like the Big Ten has more top depth,
Mm-hmm.
if that tracks.
That's fair.
Especially with Indiana coming out of the woodworks.
I don't count. That's an anomaly.
It won't be. That's the problem.
No, they'll stick around. I'm saying like a team going from that's like Iowa State being where they're at. Like Iowa State and Indiana are very like historically the same. If you take out the last 3 years from Indiana, like that's like Iowa
What?
State coming out of the woodworks and just putting belts.
Dude,
to
you
the
guys
rest
almost
of the
did. I think you guys
What
would have
you
been. You guys would have
mean?
been
We
so
never were
good.
close to anything Indiana did the last 2 years.
When you guys went to the Pop Tarts Bowl, I think you guys could have made like legitimate noise, and you guys would have this year if your whole team didn't go to Penn
The
State.
Pop-Tart Bowl.
You know, in EA College Football 27, they added mascot matchup, and you can play as the Pop Tart.
Are we sponsored by EA to shout them out, Jaron?
No, I was just saying like that's.
The Pop-Tart Bowl. I did see
You
that,
guys would
though.
have this year. You guys would have been great this year.
Jaron, you know who's in the top? You know what? I'm gonna ask you a question.
What's up?
Do you think that Kansas State this year could have made some noise?
No,
Well, that was your Pop Tarts Bowl.
that's a different year.
Oh,
Okay, guys. We
You
gotta,
played Miami. All right, dude.
guys, we got to stay on topic here.
I'm
the
on
Chargers.
topic.
No, the Chargers.
let's go to the Charger
Chargers,
schedule.
the
Bring this
Chargers.
thing home.
We're not on topic, guys.
I know we've been But we're never on topic on this podcast. That's why people tune in, is because you'll never
that's why
know
people
what
won't listen so
curveball
long.
we're gonna throw.
Fair enough. Cardinals.
Cardinals,
all right.
Raiders,
Cardinals,
Bills,
Carson
Seahawks.
Beck's debut.
0-1. Thank you.
Here, Jaron, I got you. 1-0. Week 1, 1-0.
Week 2.
Because
2-0.
Carson Beck didn't play yet. That's actually a really.
That's a good take.
That's a clean 2-0 to start the year, in my opinion. That's a clean 2-0.
Yeah.
And then
And
it
then
turns
it's-
into a
then it's 2-2.
weird 2-4, 2-5, 2-6. Oh my God.
Holy
oh my
cannoli.
God.
2-7.
Yeah, 2-7,
And then 3-8.
2-8.
I'd give them like
What?
But you said 3-8. Oh, because they're
You
gonna lose
beat
to
the
Patriots.
Jets?
No. Jets have to win some games, right?
No.
Who was the Giants' first win last year?
I don't know.
The Chargers.
Oh. Not this year.
Okay.
So you start off Cardinals, Raiders, Bills, Seahawks. We kind of 2-2. You're winning the first 2. You're
I'm
losing the next
saying-
2.
Scroll down to the rest of the teams.
And then it's
once you're done.
Broncos, Chiefs, Rams, Texans. Yeesh. Ravens, Jets, Patriots, Bucks. Hakeem Messidor versus Ruben Baines.
7-10.
Raiders,
This is
Niners,
rough, man.
Dolphins, Chiefs, Broncos.
7-10.
Woo!
This schedule is tough. This is a tough schedule. I'm saying 7-10, 8-9.
I'm going 8-9.
I'll stick with 7-10.
I think their ceiling is 10-7.
They're gonna deal with some injuries. Justin Herbert is
Hakeem Messidor is looking
Yeah,
at the retirement homes.
okay. Yeah, this is a rough. This is a rough schedule. I'm gonna stick with 7-10.
I'd give them an 8-9.
That's fair.
That's where I'm at.
I think we'll see a little bit of a struggle this year, but
I just
who
think they
knows?
can sneak out one of these like top ones.
oh,
top
they'll sneak out
divisions.
like 2 or 3 of them because
Yeah.
they have like 11. they have like 11 playoff teams or something. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Ugh. This
Alex.
is such a weird division.
It is because I think it's
Everybody's
a lot
so
closer.
good, but
it's a lot
everybody's
closer.
just
I think
not
it's like
good.
Broncos and then everyone else. Like I truly think that Chiefs, Chargers,
Yeah.
and Raiders will all be pretty similar next year, with probably the Raiders being the worst. But
Do we
Yeah.
see 2 playoff teams out of this?
if it is, it's gonna be either. I think it'll be the Chiefs if it is, but if not, probably not.
All right. Well, any last remarks?
Probably no episode next week. So
Yeah, I'll be gone. I'll be back in Chicago.
yeah,
We're sorry, guys.
yeah, we're really struggling with consistency, but hey, it's the off season, you know.
It's
I
a
mean,
busy schedule.
not a lot of people have the itch for football, so don't
It's-
worry. Once we get into the season,
Yeah.
It's like every
Yeah.
week, one of us or two of us, or all of us, we all.
yeah,
Like
there'll be weeks
something
where
new
all of
going
us are
on,
going to be
so-
doing something. So
We haven't missed a recording, and I can say this confidently. We haven't missed a recording where all 3 of us are available to record. So
Yep.
we've been grinding when we're available, but it just hasn't been working. Even today, bro. We were first recording on a Sunday.
At night.
We haven't recorded. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Sunday night. We're recording this.
Uh-huh.
So we are getting these out when possible.
Yeah.
It just hasn't really. The cards haven't been in our hand. So.
Yep.
But no, once the season starts, we'll be talking about college football, NFL,
Yeah.
everything.
It'll be just
It'll be a lot of fun.
there'll be
and
you guys will be sick of us. There'll be too much to talk about
Yep.
once season rolls around. So,
So,
just we'll
like-
be good.
comment, share, subscribe, download the podcast, listen, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your dog, and I won't see you next week. We won't see you next week, but we'll see you the week after that.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
check out the clips we have posted. Look out for clips that we're gonna post from either
Yep.
this podcast or a couple before.
On the way.
But
Yep.
yeah, appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Always a pleasure. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Yeah.
See ya.